Hello, konnichiwa.
Oh, konnichiwa.
I'm Shahir. What's your name?
My name is Mina Uchida.
Oh, Mina Ushida. So what should I call you?
Mina. Just Mina.
Oh, okay, Mina. Nice to meet
Nice
you,
to meet you
Mina.
too.
Okay, Mina. Where are you from, Mina?
I'm from Tokyo in Japan.
Seriously, Mina?
Tokyo. Yes.
Wow. I really love to go Japan, you know. To go Japan is one of my dream. I really like their culture and food, especially sushi, you know. I really like it. Sushi is one of my favorite food, you know. I really like to eat salmon.
Yeah, they are sushi restaurant.
I hope one day I can go there with my saving. So I need to
Yeah.
save first. So what about you, Mina? Do you love Malaysia? Do you know nasi lemak?
Yes, I know. And actually, I'm going to Malaysia this month
Wow, so cool. So can you tell me why you are coming to Malaysia?
for attending PABM, a kind of speech contest.
Wow, I'm the one who is excited right now. I wish you all the best and do the best.
Yeah, I hope so.
So if you don't mind, can you tell me what is your religion?
Okay, I'm a kind of Buddhism. I belong to a kind of Buddhism, but it may be hard to understand for foreign people, but we are not very religious actually.
Okay, cool. By the way, I am a Muslim. Actually, I invite you to this Google Meet is to discuss about morality based on our religious perspective. So I hope that we can share our knowledge about morality based on our religious perspective lah. So, in your opinion, what is the definition of morality? So you can share with me.
Actually, my grandma, who is very religious, and she always taught me to respect others. So
Ah.
maybe I think, in my opinion, to respect others is a kind of moral taught by my grandmother and taught by Buddhism.
Wow, okay. Thank you for your sharing. So, from the definition that you gave to me, we can conclude that Buddhism taught their follower to respect other. Actually, Buddhism also had a similarity with Islam, that which is Islam also taught their followers to respect other. So, definition of morality based on Islam is, according to Islam, whatever lead to welfare of the individual or society is morally good, and whatever is injurious is morally bad. From an Islamic point of view, ethic is related to several terms, such as approve, goodness, truth and right, rightness, equity, equilibrium, and justice and piety. So, the ethical system prescribed in Islam is eternally divine and form of the foundation of an Islamic society. Islamic ethics prescribe its followers to zealously guard their behavior, words, thoughts, and intention, and observe certain norms and moral codes, such as in their family affairs, in dealing with relatives, also neighbors and friends, in their business transaction, in their social affair, and in private and public life also, Mina. So the unique feature of the Islamic ethical system is that it permits all spheres and field of human life. For your information, ethical in Islam related to inner aspect of man, and the outer aspect is interrelated and complementary to each other. So that is the definition of morality in. Okay, so next, Mina, can you give me some example of ethic that Buddhism have taught you and your followers?
Okay, so I'll give you some examples. For example, if we Buddhists do something wrong or something bad to, for example, our friends, uh, we are we are told to we are believed to be punished or some kind of we deserve being in a bad situation nanti nanti later.
Okay, Mina.
Yeah.
So if you want to speak Malay and English, so you can do so. because I will put subtitle below the
Uh,
video
may-
later.
maybe sometimes campur-campur tapi basically English is okay.
It's okay, no problem. You can speak what language do you prefer.
Back onto the topic we talked about. Um, for example, if we did something wrong to our friends or our neighbors or others, maybe we believe that we later uh, we later be punished or maybe have something bad luck.
Okay, so that's all from you.
That's all.
All right. So thank you for your sharing, Mina. So actually, after your explanation, I just know that Buddhism also believe that if someone do bad thing
I'm
in
so
this world, they will
interested.
be punished later, right? So actually, it have similarity with Islam. Muslim also believe that if we do bad thing in this dunya, we will be punished, and if we do good thing in this dunya, we will reward in the judgment day. So we can see that Buddhism and Islam also have a similarities. So next, I will give some example of ethic refers to our Holy Quran and also Hadith. Okay, for your information, Mina, Muslim also need to do ethics in our daily life. Islam is a religion that is comprehensive. We need to practice ethic with all aspects, such as ethic with God, ethic with nature, and ethic with environment also. As an example, in Quran chapter number 29 verse 45, Allah SWT said Muslim need to perform prayers because with prayers, Muslim can restrain from indecency and evil. Beside that, we also need to do ethic with other people, Mina. Every Muslim need to pay zakat.
Uh,
Zakat is actually a mandatory process for Muslim and is regarded as a form of worship. It is one of five pillars of Islam. Zakat ensures that individuals who are helpless, lacking necessity, are protected from being such as hunger. For your information, zakat is actually charity. We as a Muslim need to do charity every time we cut salary. So every time we get the salary, we need to do charity to other people. So the importance of paying zakat is reinforce the key idea that the wealth we are blessed with does not belong to us solely. It is blessing from our God that must be shared. This act of worship is an important obligation we must fulfill in this dunya as a Muslim. So next, ethical Muslim also need to do kindness toward animal. Our prophet, which is Prophet Muhammad, said a woman entered the hellfire because of cat which she had tied, neither giving it food nor setting it free to eat from the vermin of the earth. This is based on Sahih al-Bukhari. So this show that every Muslim must practice ethics toward animals also. Next, Mina, not only that, based on hadith, Sunan bin Ibn Majah, narrated by Abdullah, that on the conservation of resources and promoting waste minimization on it in any kind of situation. For example, we need to prevent from wasting of water happen even though we are doing ablution. Ablution is actually cleansing ritual that is an important part of purity and cleanliness in Islam before performing worship. So you know, if we before we need to perform prayer, we will wash our face, our leg, our hand, our ear. So it's follow a process. It prepares one mentally and physically ahead of prayer and must therefore be performed correctly. So last but not least, Mina, Islam also taught us to maintaining the cleanliness of environment. Allah Messenger said in the Surah Sahih Al-Bukhari, if we remove a harmful thing from on the road, it is also a charity. Those who did all ethical thing in their daily life will be rewarded. So I will explain more. If we driving a car on the road and we see something on the road that can harmful, such as glass or whatever lah, trees. So we need to stop our car and take the harmful thing aside, so other people will not harm with the harmful thing lah. Okay, that's all from me. Do you have something that you want to tell me more about Buddhism?
Uh, actually, saya baru tahu bahawa dalam Islam digalakkan untuk uh, how can I say to take care of animals, take care or to mementingkan nyawa-nyawa animals as well, and I think that's in common with our Buddhism. In that, we are also encouraged to take care of animals dengan baik. So, for example, if we just kill animals, or how can I say, just kill or injure animals without any purpose, it can be regarded as very bad thing. So we are taught to mementingkan nyawa-nyawa haiwan dan including insects as
Oh,
well.
so including insect also.
That is a
Yeah.
great information from you, Mina.
I think that's all for today,
Yeah.
Mariam. Thank you very much for your sharing. I really, really appreciate it. I hope that one day we can see each other in person, right? You are in Japan and I am Malaysia,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I hope we can meet in person.
Last but not least, I want to say arigato gozaimasu, Mina, for
Ah,
spending your time.
どういたしまして。
I'm sorry, what did you
どう
say?
いたしまして。
So, do ito timashite? Am I saying right?
Yeah, yes.
I hope we can share more knowledge after this. Okay. Last but not least, please take
Yeah,
care
stay
and stay
negative.
safe. Okay. Bye bye, Mina.
Okay, good night.
Good night too.
Part of this video, all these examples of ethics that I mentioned were related to the objective of the Maqasid Sharia. Firstly, performing prayer and paying zakat related to Maqasid Sharia number 1, which is a religion. Why? Paying zakat and performing prayer is related to religion. It is because performing prayer and paying zakat are one of the 5 pillars in Islam. These two ethics was revelation from Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, and this action is need to continuous practice. Besides that, taking care of our environment and do kind to animals related to Maqasid Sharia, which is life. Environment and animal is a creation and blessing from God and need to be well managed by us as a Khalifah in this world. This is because by keeping the nature around us clean and protect animals, our health will also be maintained because a clean environment can keep us away from any deadly diseases and protect our life. We also can get disease from animals if they don't eat clean food or environment around them is dirty. So last but not least, the ethic of avoid wasting stuff is related to Maqasid Sharia, which is property. All the bounties that are blessed by Allah must be taken care of as best as we can. Prevent waste and avoid extravagance. Every nikmat that we achieve in this dunya is the bounty from Allah. So we as a good Muslim cannot waste it just like that because it is a bounty from Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Next, during the virtual da'wah, I use 4 da'wah techniques. First and foremost, I had been welcomed Mina warmly in 0.24 second until 1 minute and 20 seconds by greeting her using her language, which is Japanese, and give her respect by bow my head a little bit because it is their tradition to show respect to others. Not only that, I also told her that I love her country so much because of their culture and the variation of food. Besides that, I also that I gave 100 attention for each explanation that she gave to me. For example, in a minute of 2 until 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Thirdly, I also avoid from using jargon.
Most of the Arabic term I already convert to English word, but in certain words such as ablution, maybe they do not understand, but I still manage to explain what is ablution for her. Lastly, I also praise her good qualities and the good things in their way of life. As evident in minutes of 2 minutes and 40 seconds, I said that I'm impressed that Buddhism also taught their followers to respect others, and I said that respect others is one of the most important ethics that everyone needs to practice. I think it's the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for watching.